Hi, I'm Carlee with Stage Right Secrets, and I'm here with High School Skinny.
I am Andrew Broder from High School Skinny, bassist.
Matt Dunn, lead singer, songwriter, guitar player, brain, mastermind.
The brain. And I'm Andrew Newcomb, lead guitar and background vocals.
Okay, so can you guys tell us a little bit about your band and the type of music?
I'll take this one. We play pop, acoustic, rock with
Layers.
with layers. There's many layers to our music. No, we play.
I am Andrew Broder from High School Skinny, bassist.
Matt Dunn, lead singer, songwriter, guitar player, brain, mastermind.
The brain. And I'm Andrew Newcomb, lead guitar and background vocals.
Okay, so can you guys tell us a little bit about your band and the type of music?
I'll take this one. We play pop, acoustic, rock with
Layers.
with layers. There's many layers to our music. No, we play. I didn't think about this one. Maybe somebody else should take it.
It's like the easiest question anyone ever asks you. What kind of music do you play? Matt writes songs about girls and all, and heartbreak and relationships and stuff. We put rock music behind it, and background vocals.
It's singer-songwriter, but with a band.
Yes.
Okay. And where did you get the name High School Skinny?
I'm a huge fan of the show Parks and Rec.
Yes. Watch it this morning.
And Andy from the show is in a band called Mouse Rat, but he is constantly hearing these great phrases, and he has this ongoing joke where he just, it's not a joke for him, but it's an ongoing joke on the show that he goes, "Dibs, band name." So I started doing that myself because I thought it was very funny. And I was walking with my friend Zoe in the fall, and we had just gotten coffee, and we passed a group of girls, and she says, don't you just hate them? They are so high school skinny. And it was the first time that I had ever heard the phrase high school skinny. So immediately I said, "Dibs, band name," as a joke. And then a few weeks later, I actually decided that would be a pretty cool band name. And that's how we got it.
All right, and then when did you start playing music and why?
I started playing guitar. I play bass in this band. It's funny because I normally play guitar. I play like rock music, stuff like that. I'm very into like punk and indie and alternative. But I switched to bass for this project, which is a good departure for me because it's a different genre, a different instrument, and I'm really having a good time. I started playing guitar about 8 years ago, just because I love music and my best friend played, so it got me into it.
I had to take an instrument in 7th grade, and my mom said that the drums were too loud. So I took guitar lessons instead, and I was in a little class. And my mother assumed that the school would be giving me a guitar for some reason, so I showed up on the first day of class being the only one without one. So then, having convinced my mother to now purchase me a guitar, I decided that I should spend some time and get used to it. And then I didn't really take it seriously until high school. I bought an acoustic guitar because I realized that girls like that. And then I realized that if I could teach myself how to sing, that might be even more beneficial. And then in college, I realized that if I got good at both the guitar and singing, then I would have life made.
It's all about the girls.
It was all about the girls, but now it's all about the music and having a good time with some really great friends.
Yeah. I started playing piano when I was a really little kid, like 7 or 8. And then 4th grade, we had to pick up an instrument, so I picked the violin. Played for 2 years, hated it. Begged my parents for me to switch to guitar. Did that at the age of 10, and been doing it ever since. Started singing a few years later, and then ended up going to school for it to study music full time. So here I am.
All right, and you guys have been working on your first album. Can you tell us a little bit about those songs?
They're great.
Yeah, so we went into the studio a month ago and laid down 6 full band songs and one, we want to call that acoustic hallway song that we actually put the video to online. It's got great reception. Do you want to tell me about the other songs?
yeah, with the exception of 2 of them, I wrote 2 of them my senior year in college, and then over the summer I started, in the fall, I started gigging around Boston, and I started writing new music because I learned pretty quickly that it's very hard to get a following when you're just writing these acoustic based love songs. So I started adapting my style so that it could appeal to a larger fan base, to include more instruments, and they're a little bit more upbeat. So it's a new thing for me, but I've really changed my style of music playing with the band. They're a lot of fun. Some of them you can dance to. I really hope that people roll down their windows and listen to it over the summer. It's kind of the vibe that I was going for.
Yeah, it's really a treat playing with Matt because he's such a content farm when it comes to writing. Like we recorded these 6 songs, but it's like I feel like every morning I get a text or a Facebook message. Hey, I just finished a new one.
Yeah.
Excited to work on it. So there's just always new stuff, and they're all hits. It's great.
Oh yeah.
But the album sounds really, really good. We're all really excited to put it out. I think it'll definitely be a good. It'll be right on time too, because it'll be great summer music, like Matt said.
All right, and then which song on the album are you most excited about for people to hear?
That's a tough question. We have just a rough cut of everything from the night we finished, and I actually thought about that the other day. I put it in my CD player and listened through it. And the first track, I was like, yeah, this is the one. This is the one that I want people to hear. And then it went to track 2, and I was like, wait, no, this is the one. This is the one. And it happened for every song, unfortunately. I like them all. I can't pick.
I'd say there's like 3 songs that could be the single. I mean, we're ultimately gonna have to pick one, which I think we have. We're not telling people what it is yet, but it sounds kind of cliche, but we are really proud of the whole album. Like, I'm just very excited for people to hear the entire album. Very proud of it. So
I actually do have a choice. One of my biggest influences is my 12-year-old sister, and she's very upfront with me, and she'll tell me, and she'll just continue to ask me to keep playing, a song that she likes that I've written over and over again. She'll never get sick of it. I can see her. She doesn't show me, but she'll be on her iPod Touch and she'll be filming it, just like down here. She has like 10 versions of the same song. So I think it's Heart Attack Love. I don't know what it is. She seems to love it. It's my personal favorite to play with the band. I have the most fun playing that song. So it's the one I guess I'm most excited about, probably because my little sister's excited about it.
And so what are your plans for the summer other than releasing your album?
tour.
That would be fun.
Yeah, we've been talking to a couple bands. We love to tour the Northeast. Obviously, Boston's our hometown, but we have a lot of friends and fans and family in New York, Pennsylvania, Delaware, D.C., Maine. So, just, the first goal is to put out the CD in May, and then just take it on the road from there.
All right, and so what is one song on your iPod that no one would expect?
Oh, that's a great question. Well, since my iPod was just stolen, thank you, Boston, Mass. I don't know, you guys have one? I gotta think, because I only have a few songs on my phone now. I mean, anyone that knows me knows I love the divas. Mariah Carey, Beyonce, all those people. Adele.
Cher Lloyd.
Probably no one would expect. Okay, Cher Lloyd, British pop, 19-year-old British pop sensation. I love you, Cher.
That's awesome.
I have a strange amount of LFO. From Summer Girls to Every Other Time to who knows what else I have on it. It's kind of embarrassing, but it's my go-to if I don't want to think, if I just want to put on some classic. None of the lyrics make any sense, but
It's part of the appeal.
it really is part of the appeal. He's very upfront with us. Chinese food makes him sick, and he thinks it's fly when girls stop by for the summer.
It's funny though. Their lyrics.
I think anyone can relate to that.
I think so too. But it's also interesting. Their lyrics make much more sense than any train lyric. Train lyrics don't make any sense.
What is a drop of Jupiter?
No one knows.
90s.
So if you could be in an advertisement for any product, what would it be and why?
That's a good one. These are great questions.
Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, good. Thank you.
It's so
You guys don't watch Jeopardy?
I do, but not religiously.
I think I would like to be in an Icy Hot commercial with Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh.
That's a good choice.
He'll like have been working out, and I'll just like come out of the studio and be like, my finger hurts, and I'll put on this little Icy Hot strip for my finger, or something. I don't know. Think about it, Icy Hot. It's gonna be a thing.
Think about it.
I mean, just based on products, probably Fruity Pebbles, just because they're the best.
We should do a high school skinny Wheaties box.
Wheaties box, yeah.
Think about it.
Think about it.
If you could be any musician for a day, who would you be and why?
Matt would be Taylor Swift for a day. I'll just answer that for him outright.
You know what? I think I would be Taylor Swift's lead guitar player for a day,
That'd be good.
and maybe interrupt her concert in the middle of it. This next song is actually for somebody that I've been meaning to tell my love story. I don't know. I just got nervous thinking about it.
I'd have to be Angus Young from AC/DC. He's the lead guitarist. He's the lead guitarist. He's this like little short. They're Australian. He's this little short Australian guy with long hair.
Yeah. I never knew that.
And
I
he
think they're British.
Yeah, well, basically the same thing. And he comes out. He dresses in like a schoolboy uniform. So he comes out every show. Starts with like short shorts, like a tie, and this ridiculous hat and stuff. And just throughout the show, he'll like take off different pieces until at the end he's just in just the short shorts and he's just sweaty and
Doing, like,
he runs all over the
thing.
stage. He spins on the ground. He's the coolest guy.
Please never do that.
He is like the epitome of a rock star. I'm doing that for a CD release.
I could never figure out the step he does. It's like
Yeah.
that weird like duck
Yeah.
run thing.
I'd want to be him just to have his moves.
I'd be Skrillex so I can kill myself. I'm just kidding. We love you, Skrillex. Go back to From First to Last. I miss you.
Thank you for sitting down with us today.
We are.
High School Skinny.
And you're watching StageRightSecrets.com.